Hello, my name is Annie. And today is Monday, July 24, 2023. Today's curated videos are all from Jeff Snider at Eurodollar University. Jeff expounds on the pending recession and provides more evidence that, in his opinion, cannot be avoided. So let's get started. The episode by Jeff Snider at Eurodollar University titled "The US Has Fallen, Even a Top Food Producer is Reporting Deflationary Conditions" discusses the current economic state of the United States, focusing on the impact of deflationary conditions on consumers, global trade, and businesses. The speaker, Jeff Snider, draws a parallel between the current economic scenario and the 1946-48 supply shock case, highlighting how consumers' depletion of savings lead to diminished consumer price pressures and eventually a deflationary recession. Jeff cites ConAgra Foods as an example of a major food producer experiencing deflation in some of its brands. He also discusses India's significant drop in exports, especially to the US, as another indication of a deflationary recession. The discussion emphasizes that the US consumers' behavior change, from spending to saving, is a significant factor contributing to this deflationary trend. He states, the downside to a supply shock doesn't lead to a soft landing. It presents us with an even bigger downside. Deflationary recession. The tone of the episode is serious and analytical, with Jeff providing detailed explanations and data to support his points. The episode concludes with a warning that the ongoing de-risking of loan portfolios by banks could add another significant headwind to consumers, further exacerbating the deflationary recession. Jeff's perspective throughout the episode is cautionary, urging listeners to understand the gravity of the current economic situation. Jeff also elaborates on the credit crunch since the banking crisis, which is further affecting consumer loans and leading to a disinflationary transition. The podcast episode, "It Has All Been an Illusion and Now the Brutal Truth is Being Uncovered," discusses the economic illusions created by nominal price increases and central bank rate hikes. Hosted by Jeff Snider, the episode focuses on the global economic situation, with particular emphasis on Germany, China, and the United States. Snider opens the discussion by explaining the concept of money illusion, a term coined by economist Irving Fisher in 1928 to describe how people perceive their financial situations. He then draws a parallel to the current global economy, which he labels a recession illusion. He argues that the perceived economic boom was an illusion fueled by nominal increases brought about by the pandemic and government interventions rather than genuine economic growth. The episode's tone is analytical and somewhat ominous as Snider presents data on import and export volumes to illustrate the illusion. He highlights that while import values into Germany appeared to suggest a booming economy, a look at the import volumes revealed a different story, with volumes down significantly. He emphasizes that the situation isn't isolated to Germany. The same pattern is seen in the trade between Germany and its two biggest customers, China and the United States. A crucial moment in the episode is Snider's assertion that the global economy needs to normalize to its fundamental baseline, which is much lower than current values suggest. This assertion encapsulates the episode's core message: the world has been operating under an economic illusion, and the brutal truth of a much weaker economy is being revealed. Snider concludes by questioning why markets are ignoring central bank rate hikes and QT programs. He suggests that the answer lies in the economic data, which tells a different story than the one presented by central banks and mainstream media. Throughout the episode, Snider presents a critical perspective on central banks' actions and the global economy's true state. The episode serves as a sobering analysis of the global economic situation and a call to reassess our understanding of economic health. The final video, titled "We Aren't Supposed to Say the R Word, But That's What We Keep Finding in Big Ways and Small," primarily discusses the current macroeconomic environment, focusing on the global recession, inflation, deflation, and the semiconductor industry. The speaker, Jeff Snider, presents a detailed analysis and impression of the current situation of the global economy, concentrating on the effects of the recession on various economic sectors. Snider specifically discusses Taiwan Semiconductor's poor results, attributing them to the global macroeconomic environment and highlighting the company's blaming of inventory bloat and China's failed reopening. He notes that this recession's impact isn't limited to Asia but is also affecting projects in the United States. The podcast further explores the semiconductor industry's adjustments to the recession, with Apple and Taiwan Semiconductor reducing their production due to reduced demand. The episode also covers the US housing market, where Snider notes a decline in housing sales even as prices rise. He attributes this to potential home sellers' lack of confidence in their ability to absorb higher payments due to economic uncertainties. Throughout the episode, Snider consistently emphasizes the globally synchronized recession, stating that while we can't officially call it a recession, it resembles a silent depression that has persisted since 2008. The podcast's tone is analytical and factual, providing a critical perspective on the current economic climate. One standout quote from the episode that encapsulates its core message is, "We're just not allowed to say it's recession. We can call it economic distress as long as we don't associate it with specifically the United States or Europe. Maybe we should just call it what it has been since 2008. A silent depression." We have taken almost an hour of videos and condensed them into less than 7.5 minutes. And I am sure you can read the summary faster than that. If you found the content useful, you can get started with a couple of clicks. For less than 30 cents per day, you get 75 hours of video summaries each month. You can try us out for free and cancel at any time. Your AI-generated summaries will be delivered in real time directly to your mobile phone. With Tube on AI, you can stay up to date with your favorite influencers without spending hours of your time watching lengthy videos. Thank you for taking the time to review this curated video. We hope you found it useful. With Tube on AI, you can unlock insights, embrace efficiency, and save time. Click the join button now and start getting back your life without missing the content you love.